And we're live. And a warm welcome back to the introduction to my fabulous roundtable of contributors to Preeminence magazine, each one of them preeminent ladies in their own field. Today we've got skills and areas of expertise all across the board. It's not just about business and it's not just about success. Of course, they're all linked. We've got everything that you ladies love, which is beauty, style, fitness, nutrition, wellness, travel, lifestyle, all of these things. So today I'm absolutely delighted to introduce you to our resident beauty columnist, Noleen Sliney, all the way from, remind me where you are?
So I'm actually from Ireland, from Dublin, but I live in Poland right now.
Ireland, living in Poland.
Yes.
How international are we?
Yes.
We've got people all across the world. So
fantastic.
Warm welcome, Noleen. I'd love you to introduce yourself and just say what you do, who you serve.
So first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for having me, Dani. I am just so excited and proud to be part of this amazing magazine and this amazing project, and I'm really, really excited to get started. So yeah, just quick introduction. So as Jenny said, I'm from Dublin in Ireland, but I live in Poland right now. I'm an organic makeup artist, a cruelty-free beauty ambassador, and I'm the founder of Natural Beauty Society. And I help women over 30 to simplify their beauty routine. And that's by choosing the right products to enhance their natural beauty and make them feel confident. And I also help them to easily make the switch to natural, organic, cruelty-free beauty products without having to sacrifice quality and glamour.
That's a shared passion. In fact, I think that's one of the reasons that we connected in the beginning, wasn't it? Was our joint passion for organic, cruelty-free makeup and beauty products. Yeah. They're actually more luxurious, I find.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I mean, I feel like people, that's why I always say, you know, I help people to make the switch without sacrificing quality and glamour, because actually for me, you're elevating when you're using natural and organic and cruelty-free. You know, obviously we're not harming animals, so that's fantastic. But also, as you were saying, like the ingredients are better anyway in the natural and organic, and they feel luxurious and they give you better results.
Yeah. So it's totally in the philosophy of Preeminence magazine, because we really do have a strong ecological vibe and a planet-friendly vibe. That's one reason why it's digital, is because we can share this lovely information, to what's practical for people. So they can download it. You'll be able to download it to your desktop. You can use it on your smartphone. So these aren't just articles. There's going to be how-tos and tutorials and all sorts of things that you're going to be able to use on your smartphone, like an app, like a preeminent app.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
So we are really in a shifting paradigm of in the entrepreneurial world. And not just the entrepreneurial world, the world in general. I mean, total shift. Is what do you see? I know that your clients, also are a lot of entrepreneurs in there and startup businesses. Not all, but I know that you have a lot of that profile of client. Is what do you see as the current challenges in the small business world? And particularly from your point of view, from your niche in the beauty industry.
Well, I see parallels between the two, actually. So, there's a lot of noise and, there's a lot of information out there, which is fantastic, but there's also a lot of misinformation. So that can relate to the business world, or it can relate to the beauty industry. And the other thing I see a lot of as well is that, there's so much of the same kind of mentality, and there's so much emphasis on this, one size fits all approach to things. And again, this can relate to the business world. As we know, you see this a lot online, and it's like, take this strategy and do this and it's going to work, whereas it's not accounting for your type of business and, your lifestyle and all that kind of thing. And then likewise, the beauty industry is the same. Like, it's all about, looking this one particular way and that's it. There's not really much room for like individuality. And for me, that's what it's what beauty is about. It's about expressing your individuality. It's about finding your signature look, that's really going to enhance your natural beauty, that brings out your beautiful features, and it's not about looking like someone else. It's about looking like, the very best version of you. And again, this can kind of relate to both the business world and the beauty industry, is that we see so many of these kind of so-called, gurus now, and the so-called experts that, for example, they're telling you, oh, this is how you have $1 million business, when they don't have anything near that themselves. They've never done it themselves. Or likewise, you have all the beauty gurus, and again, there's no offense to anybody, but it's just, it is so different when you actually are, getting advice and getting help from people who are experts, who are professionals. Obviously, from my own perspective as a makeup artist, it's one thing, like, people are often watching these YouTube videos. Like, a lot of my clients will say, I watch these YouTube videos all the time and I still can't get, the look right, or I can't do it how they do it. And there's a reason why, because you're not that person. They probably look completely different to you. And also, the person that's teaching you that, they probably only know how to put makeup on their own face. It's completely different when you learn from somebody who knows how to apply makeup on all types of faces, who has done this on hundreds of and thousands of faces, who understands different skin types, skin tones, what's right for different ages and that kind of thing. So these are kind of some of the things that I really see, kind of coming up. And as I say, I feel like there is quite a parallel there between the two industries.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was called to start the House of Preeminence, is because over the last 10 years, really, since online business exploded, I've just seen this, and as the market's got more and more and more saturated and competitive, everything seems to be homogenized. As you said, whether it's websites, all websites look the same, and they're using the same language, the same vocabulary. They've got the same pitches. They've got the same prompt. They've got the same empty promises. All the emails that come into your inbox are the same. When you go to events, people talk about the same things. They actually even look the same. It's like, oh my God, it's like, get me out of this box.
Yeah.
It's like, how can we expect to really scale our lives and business when we stay fitting into this, into this mold that's been created by the great rush, because so many people believe that they can get rich on the internet, and that all they need to do is be 3 steps ahead of somebody else, and all of a sudden they can have a coaching business. And like, please.
I know. So frustrating, isn't it?
Yes, I know. So Preeminence really is a statement. It's a statement that is not possible anymore, and it's an inspirational model, an aspirational model for women to aspire to. It's also a practical template, because I'm just going to run through the principles of preeminence, because they do apply to beauty and style, and see if I can always reel them off. So we've got excellence, we've got distinction, we've got peerlessness, we've got renown, we've got prestige, we've got leadership, and we've got transcendence. And all of those qualities are part of what it means to be preeminent, and how to up level your life and business to preeminence. And when you use the incredible content, information, wisdom, trainings that there are in the magazine and in my Guild of Preeminence, then you have set yourself up to start to rise above that huge ocean of people, all doing the same old.
Oh, 100%, yeah. And even just as you're, listing off the words there, and obviously, we've talked about it before, and I know what all of this, how it all relates now. It's like, it just even sounds different, and it sounds, it's like almost like a relief,
Yes,
like, oh, I don't have to do everything in this way.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to be, not inspirational, but practical as well.
Yeah.
So tell us what you're going to be, without giving away secrets of all the secrets, is what you're going to be sharing in the magazine on a regular basis, Noleen.
Okay, so I mean, obviously I'm going to share a lot of, there's going to be practical tips on that as well. So definitely there's that side of things too. But what I also want to, share with you in the magazine is, first of all, it's about education as well, and first of all, awareness to some of the issues we've already talked about, Jenny. So as you said, like, kind of the ethical side of things and, eco side of things, that's very big for both of us. I know we both, share that value, but that's a big part of the magazine. And I believe that that's something that's important as well, because so many people are so used to doing things one way, they don't even realize there's another way, and they don't, like a lot of people even, for example, don't even realize their products are tested on animals, and they're buying products and they think they're doing something good when they actually don't realize all of this is happening. So for me, there's obviously going to be a side of helping you, with the awareness side of this, understanding, what it is that you're putting on your skin, understanding what it is that you're buying. Also understanding yourself, understanding your own, like how to actually determine your own skin type. The amount of people that are using products that are wrong for their skin type, and again, they don't even know that. So kind of helping you with all of that kind of thing. But again, also helping you to see, how you can think about your beauty routine in a completely different way. Something that I hear is, because I do work a lot with professionals, like female entrepreneurs, and the thing I hear the most from people is like, I need a super quick routine. Yeah, I just need to get it out of the way in the morning. And I'm like, no, like that's not how you're supposed to think about your beauty routine at all. It's completely different than that. It's something that you're doing. It's like, it basically is like, I know it's a buzzword, but like self-care gets bandied about a lot these days. But self-care isn't just doing the one-off things like going to the spa every now and again or having a bath once a week. Like self-care is literally how you care for yourself every day. And your skin is literally the largest organ on your body. You should be caring for it, because if you don't, it affects everything else that you do. It's going to affect your entire, your health and well-being, But when you're actually caring for it and treating it like that luxurious experience that it actually is, even if it is only for 2 minutes or 5 minutes in the morning, it is going to make a huge difference to you. And, it's also what I'm going to be bringing, kind of just adding on that, is like, teaching you how actually your beauty routine can be a key to your success. It can help you to, obviously feel more confident, which means you're going to go out there and get more clients. You're going to step up and be more visible. You're going to go after the, your goals and your dreams and really kind of step up to be, into your highest self every day, because you're feeling at your best. It's not even, and even obviously you're going to be looking at your best, but it's the feeling that gives you more than anything, So they're kind of some of the things. I'm probably giving away a little bit too much here, but I just kind of get so excited when I talk about it.
We've had many conversations about the importance of turning up as your higher self, of stepping into your most professional your ultimate self by and learning how to present yourself. And then of course we know how important it is that being visible is these days. Being visible is vital. You can't have an online business without being visible. So all of these skills that you're going to bring are totally relevant. So I would love to ask you, what does preeminence mean to you personally, Noleen, and how I don't know, you probably, like everybody else, is the minute you hear the word, it's like, I don't know that word. I'll go have a look it up and see what it means. Yeah. What does it mean to you in your life and business, and how do you embody it?
So yeah, you're absolutely right. I did have to look it up when I heard this originally. But really what it means to me is, it's about it means high quality to me. So high status, being the best, but what that really means for me is about standing out from the crowd. It's not about just fitting in and again, doing the same as everybody else. And I like to think that I embody that by being, like I think of myself as not just your average makeup artist, like I don't do things in the mainstream way. And in fact, my approach to beauty is the exact opposite of the mainstream beauty industry. The beauty industry, the way it is right now, is focusing on, overly complicated and ineffective beauty routines that, my goodness, if you were to do them, it's going to take you about half the day to just apply the products, let alone how much it's going to cost you to buy all of those things. And you're not even going to see the results you want anyway. Again, it's kind of teaching, it's kind of telling you what's wrong with you. Like it markets products to you, like in the way that, buy this product because, you know, it will fix XYZ. And you're thinking, oh, I didn't even know I needed something fixing, or it's like curing your oily skin or your wrinkles. And it's like that, you know, that is the opposite of what I think. It's fact, even if you have wrinkles, great, celebrate that fact, because they're a part of you. There's something, you know, it shows how, you know, your wisdom, you know, and you've had a great life. And obviously, you know, the beauty industry as well right now focuses a lot, as we said, on the unethical practices as well. So for me, that's everything. Like, it would be very easy for me to, you know, just kind of fit in with what all the other makeup artists are doing, what all the beauty gurus are doing, you know, using the mainstream products. I get asked all the time by people, you know, oh, what products do you use? What brands? And, you know, and they say, are you using MAC and Chanel? I use all of these. And I say, no, I don't use any of those, because A, they're not cruelty free. And then I talk about the natural and organic. And a lot of the products I use are from brands that are small brands themselves. But it's because, you know, I don't want to, you know, be associated with any of the other stuff, you know, the mainstream industry, because I want to do what's, you know, right for me, like what I believe in. You know, I want to stand up for that, and I want to honor my values, you know. So I feel like that's where I am embodying, you know, preeminence, that I am not just standing up, you know, or just trying to fit in with everybody else. I'm standing out from the crowd.
That's perfect. I knew I'd chosen the right person.
That's good to hear, Dani.
And you're a glorious example of your own work. You always look super polished.
Oh, thank you.
and professional, and you know that, and that's what it's about. Style to sell, as I call it.
Love that.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'm really excited I'm so excited for the first issue. So excited to share with our whole audience that this holistic success model. And thank you so much for coming today, just to give us a little taster and a teaser of what we can expect, and onwards and upwards into Preeminence.
Absolutely, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see the first edition. It's going to be fantastic, and there's so many amazing people involved in this. You know, some of the other writers are just fantastic. So I can't wait to learn so much from them as well.
Yeah. Very carefully curated roundtable.
Yes,
Thank you,
you did a great job, Dani.